the evening of Friday, June 14th, 2024, through Wednesday, June 19th, 2024, we have Phyllis on the scene in order to help us dive deeper into Hajj, a pilgrimage where 3 million Muslims travel to Mecca in order to praise Allah. Let's cut to Phyllis.
Thanks, Fidel. I'm here in Mecca to show what happens during Hajj.
Okay, Phyllis, so what is Hajj?
It is a pillar of Islam that refers to the pilgrimage a Muslim is expected to make in their lifetime if they are able to.
But why is it on such a specific date? Why can't they just go to Mecca whenever?
It's on this date because it's during the month of Dhul Hijjah, which is the 12th month of the Islamic calendar. And it goes from the 8th and ends on the 13th of Dhul Hijjah.
Oh, interesting. Why is this pilgrimage significant to Muslim people?
People do this pilgrimage to purify the soul and bring you closer to Allah. Hajj has rituals that involve prayer and fasting, and they seek forgiveness for their sins and a fresh start. It brings a sense of unity because people from all over, regardless of race, gender, ethnicity, and other factors. It commemorates the life of the Prophet Muhammad and serves as a testament to his leadership and guidance.
The first step of Hajj is rectifying your intention only to do this for Allah. Muslim men must wear ihram. Muslim women can wear any color, but they are required to wear modest clothing and a hair covering. They all dress the same because they are all equal. Next, you recite the Talibra, which is the prayer that shows intention for Allah.
After reciting the prayer, they walk to the Kaaba, which is the cube in the mosque, which was built by the Prophet Ibrahim, and they perform tawaf, which is when they circle the Kaaba 7 times counterclockwise while reciting the takbir. While performing this, they pay attention to the black stone on the eastern corner of the Kaaba, which was originally white but darkened because of the sins of mankind.
Go.
Most Muslims do not stay in Mecca. They stay in Mina. And tents are provided for them to stay there and pray their 5 prayers a day.
Guy.
On the second day of Hajj, pilgrims head to Mount Arafat on the day of Arafah, which is the holiest day on the Islamic calendar. Mount Arafat is where Prophet Muhammad delivered his final sermon. Muslims are supposed to fast the entire day of Arafah because Allah will free you from all of your sins in the past year if you do this. Throughout their journey to Arafat, they continue to pray the Talibah. After they arrive at Mount Arafat, they are expected to carry out the ritual of Wukuf, where they will remain standing for the rest of the day and pray to Allah. Wait, hold on. So what happens on Mount Arafat?
Muslims go to Muzdalifa on their way to Mina to perform Maghrib and other Isha prayers. After that, they gather pebbles and go out to sleep under the sky.
The third day of Hajj begins with a prayer at Muzdalifa. After their prayers, they go back to Mina where they perform Rami al-Jamarat, which is stoning of the devil. Performing this ritual involves throwing 7 stones at Jamarat al-Aqaba. The largest of these 3 pillars represents the devil. This is an obligatory act of Hajj, and it happens on the next 2 days, where they will throw 7 pebbles at all of the pillars.
So how did this ritual come about?
Well, this ritual comes from when the devil tried to make Ibrahim turn his back on Allah. Ibrahim fended him off by throwing pebbles at him. So now this is a ritual because they believe it will help fend off the devil and save their lives from sins.
So what's this I hear about animal sacrifices?
On the 3rd day of Hajj, Muslims make animal sacrifices which show their devotion to God. Many of them opt for vouchers to have a professional slaughter the animal for them. After this, Muslim men shave their hair and many Muslim women cut off a lock of hair. Very interesting. I wonder what happens at the end of Hajj.
Finally, Muslims make their journey to the Kaaba. While there, they circle it counterclockwise 7 times, just like Allah did. After that, they head home.
All right, good job, guys. That's a wrap.
Hey, we have to recap.
Okay.
So many people ask, how do they choose a pilgrimage site? Well, they choose to walk in the footsteps of Muhammad, literally. They commonly go to Mecca, and while there, they go to the Kaaba and circle counterclockwise 7 times, which is exactly what Muhammad did.
Another common question is, what would they need to know to make this journey? They need to know what time of the year Hajj is taking place. They need to know where to stay. They need to know where to walk to pray. They need to get flights, and they need to plan their walk to the Kaaba.
So some common questions that Muslims want to explore about their identities include, how did Muhammad live his life? How can I become closer to Allah? How can I become more like Allah? How can I celebrate my religion throughout this journey?
So, why do people go on religious journeys? Religious journeys can be both for personal reasons and for traditional reasons. You can personally want to become closer to God, but you can also go because it is required by your religion. For example, Muslims are supposed to make a journey to Mecca every year unless they are physically or financially unable to. This is Phyllis and Fidel, Mecca News, signing out.